Hey everyone, I've been getting a lot of requests on how to install the brutal MOVESET mod I used in this video for Batman Arkham Knight. I hope you can understand my English fine. I am not a native. If you have any questions, just leave a comment and I'll answer it as soon as I can. There are 3 variations of this mod. The first one only adds the brutal takedowns. The second one has a lethal neck snapping takedown, which I removed from the first. And the third comes with Unstoppable FreeFlow, allowing you to use special takedowns at any time you want. The installation process is the same for all 3, however, you can tweak the third one to disable a couple of features if you decide you don't want them. I'll explain more about these features later. You can find these links in the description and the pinned comment. Once the download is complete, you can open the file. As you can see here, there are 2 folders and you need to move these 2 inside Batman Arkham Knight installation folder. If you have the Epic Games version of the game, you can right click it, go to manage and click this folder icon right here. For Steam version it's pretty much the same. Right click, manage, browse local files, right there. And as I said, you need to drag and drop these 2 inside Batman Arkham Knight installation folder. Once you do that, then you can open the game. So, with the game opened, at the main menu, you're gonna press the home key in your keyboard. Press home, wait for this loading screen, and now you need to press the F10 key. Press F10, do it a couple of times just to be sure. And now we can leave. We'll be taken straight to the challenger selection screen. Keep in mind that this step is mandatory every time you open the game. You must do it, otherwise the custom MOVESET won't work. I'm using brutal takedowns and Unstoppable FreeFlow together here so I can explain those extra features I mentioned earlier. Now let's pick any challenge and wait for it to load. As soon as it loads, you will need to press F10 again to force Batman to only execute the brutal takedowns. So let's press F10 a couple of times, and as you can see, Batman only uses brutal takedowns. Remember, you need to press F10 every time you load something in game. Challenges, the campaign, or even if you restart a checkpoint, you need to press F10. However, if you want to keep vanilla takedowns and have the brutal ones at the same time, then you don't need to press F10. Let me demonstrate. I'll just restart the challenge. Instead of pressing F10, I will just play normally. There we go, a normal takedown, a brutal one, another normal, and so on. So as you can see, Batman now has both vanilla and brutal takedowns mixed together. Let's recap. At the main menu, press home in your keyboard. Once it loads, press F10 and leave. Pick any challenge or load the campaign normally. Press F10 to force the game to use only the brutal takedowns, or don't if you want both vanilla and brutal takedowns together. Now for Unstoppable FreeFlow. Unstoppable FreeFlow disables the slow motion effect when you get 3 and 5 combo. It also turns any counter attack into one-hit takedowns. It only works for single target counters though. Let me show you. Double counter doesn't work for that. Doesn't work for that guy too. He's grabbing you. You're down. You're down as well. Double counter. Throw counter. It's a takedown. Right. So let's go back to the installation folder and I can teach you how to disable these features in case you don't want them. Alright everyone, we need to go to binaries folder and we need to open this file right here. It's a text file, the name is console, and if you want to, you can use Windows Notepad to make the changes. I don't really recommend because Windows Notepad isn't that clean. It's kind of hard to use and kind of hard to keep up with the changes you're doing. Personally, I prefer Notepad++. It has a better interface, a better color scheme, and it's overall easier to use. Now let me explain what these codes do, and you can decide what is best for you. If there is a feature you don't want, simply delete that line of code and save the file. This third line right here is related to the slow motion feature I talked about whenever you reach 3 and 5 combo. If you want the slow motion effect back, you delete this line, and now every time you reach 3 and 5 combo, the slow motion animation will play normally. So let's say you want that, let's say you want the slow motion animation to play normally like in vanilla games, so you delete this line. And moving on to the next one, increased combat power. This one is related to a wing tech upgrade that you can acquire during the campaign. It's called FreeFlow Focus MK2, and it increases Batman's damage when the combo meter is full. With this line of code though, Batman will always do increased damage even when your combo meter is empty. Of course, if you don't want that, you can delete it. And this next one dictates if a counterattack should instantly take down an enemy or not. If you want vanilla counterattack behavior, then you just delete this line and you're done. This one is Unstoppable FreeFlow itself. It's what allows you to use special takedowns at any time you want. And the last one, this monster, it's all those brutal takedowns. So you need to keep this one too. Now you can just save the file, save, and you can exit. And that's it. I hope this video helps. As I said before, if you have any doubts, feel free to use the comment section. I am also working on a video to teach everything I know about free flow combat and how to revert some inconvenient changes Rocksteady made after Batman skin patches. Stay tuned and take care of yourselves.